Back we go. It is Monday, October 6th. The market back in action today. What time is it? It is 7:09. This was one crazy move today. SPRB, Spruce Biosciences Incorporated. I'm looking back on this chart. Newer IPO 2020, went up to 2,500, but it wasn't because there's a split. Maybe that was 250, whatever it was. Then it went down for a long time. 21, 22, had a big move up 23. It fell in 23 to about 73 and then went to 400. And then look at that, right up. And then it gapped down. Must have had bad news. And this got crushed. It went to 100. Then, it was going down for a long time in 24, 25. And then this happened. 429, April 29, 2025, it had halt. And then it was halted May, June, July, August, September. Had a split here. How can you split on a halt? Because it's not even, in session. That's weird. And then all the way to September. And then we opened up 9:15. This is really one crazy stuff. And then it was going along doing nothing. And today was the mammoth home run. If someone was playing this long because it puts in such wild moves, you can see in the weekly, look at this. After that move down, it puts in very deep moves, long and short. And this took off today. See the monthly here after the split. Now, usually after a split, it's not guaranteed, but I've seen so many times after a split, you rock it up maybe a week, maybe a few months after. All right, look at the 3 minute on this. So the 3 minute chart in this start to go 9 a.m. 20. News is popping up 40. You have a move right up here to this candle at almost 143.15. Then you halt, go up again, halt, go up again, halt. You're at 120 right now. And that was at 2. Then you have a big candle here to 160. You fall and then start to go up again all the way to this candle here, 170. You go down again, 100. And then after hours, it's pretty decent, the movement. You went up to 220. This is wild. Now, I never trade these. Maybe I'll put a few hundred. I just don't want to risk it. I don't want to be hauled it too. You see that I was hauled for what, like 6 months? Hell no, I don't want my money locked up. All right, let's see though. Spruce Bioscience receives FDA breakthrough therapy designation for trails. I don't know what it is. Trails in Dace Alpha in Sanfilippo syndrome. What is that? I never heard of that. Type B driving stock surge. Wow. 73 million market cap, no sales. No one really owns this either, like insiders or institutions. Yeah, the performance though, 3 year, look at this, 29,000, 2,000%. It's pretty amazing. All right, so what was the news there? Well, we not the news, but let's see what they say exactly. 1,400%. Continue reading. Now I got to get another page here. 1,400% Spruce Biosciences rockets up at their FDA granted rare disease drug breakthrough designation. It's a Sanfilippo syndrome type B, a rare genetic disorder. Wow. Genetic disorders affects the brain and nervous system. Breakthrough. It's a key biomarker in cerebral spinal fluid to help determine the drug's clinical benefit, potentially accelerate approval. Toxic buildup in spinal fluid. Let me see what this says here. The company estimates it affects fewer than 1 out of 200,000 people in the US, but it's hard to know the exact number given newborn screenings that look for it. It's pretty wild. Early testings, Spruce's bio, approach led to normal levels of heparin sulfate in the cerebral spinal fluid. Record high on Monday. That's crazy. That's one of these rare moves. They had positive news, and this thing just took off. Took off. I didn't know why it was halted to see this news only goes up to here. That was back in April, so obviously something bad. So this is one to keep a watch on. It's been a wild ride on this. If you want to play these, I would play a very small amount. because it's like a lotto play. Getting in 20, oh, just went to 160. It's easy money if it goes up, but it's very it's crazy with these halts. You just never know they're going to drop it, or it could be halted like this again. There's like 6 months of halt. So that's wild action here. Let me see some of my algos. I wonder if my algos had this picked up anywhere. SPRB. SPR. Nah, it didn't pick it up. Doesn't even have it. Doesn't even list it. All right, so that's it. I just saw this 2000%. Look at the candle. That's a massive candle. Wonder what it's going to do. You know, the rest of the week's pretty crazy. All right, that's it. Please subscribe to Mike Cayman Trades on YouTube. Smash the like button. Peace.